Many of you think that Barcelona will fall off next season. Many of you think that Barcelona will not be good as last season. Many of you were saying that Lamine Yamal is the next Ansu Fati. Because this boy played his first preseason game in 2 months and had an average game. Everybody's like, they have been looking for the slightest opportunity to hate on this boy, but he didn't give them that chance throughout last season. He was just winning and winning and winning. They were saying that because Lamine Yamal has taken the number 10 jersey and he played like that, that's how Ansu Fati started. And Ansu Fati, before you know, he has now ended in Monaco. What are you saying? When will all of you just realize that Lamine Yamal is unstoppable? When we see, now that he has scored 2 goals today, even the first goal that Barcelona scored, it was off his shot. So the 3 goals Barca scored in the first half, it all came from Lamine Yamal. What do you have to say today? What do you have to say today? I want to know genuinely. Because I still believe it's preseason. Preseason, that manager just used to use it to experiment. Let players gather their fitness. People are overanalyzing preseason. I don't understand people again. I understand. You hate Lamine Yamal. I believe currently Lamine Yamal is the most hated on footballer. Before it was Messi and Ronaldo, but Messi now plays in the Burger League and Ronaldo in the Camel League. So both of them now, they don't get as much attention as before. But now the attention is on Lamine Yamal because he's an outspoken, footballer. He has the effrontery to come out and speak. Whether he's playing Ronaldo, he's playing Messi. If he's playing Real Madrid tomorrow, he'll come out and say how to beat Real Madrid. When he beats Real Madrid, he'll say, I told you I'll beat Real Madrid and I beat them. So that kind of thing gathers a lot of haters. He has a loud personality. He's not a normal boy and he doesn't care about not being normal. And genuinely, I do not care about his off-the-pitch antics. It's not my business. My business with Lamine Yamal is on the pitch. And on the pitch, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, Lamine Yamal delivers. He turns up on the pitch. So why not we focus on that? Rather than focus what my business is sagging. Am I his father? Am I his mother? It's not my business. So I know all these things contribute to the haters that Lamine Yamal have. But Lamine Yamal on the pitch, look what he did today. Look at that first goal. Look at the shot. Then look at the second goal. He sent that defender away. He said, get out of here. I know I came to visit you in South Korea, but I'm still your daddy in this land. And he slotted it in the back of the net. That is the quality of Lamine Yamal. Just agree that this is a generational player, an unstoppable talent. Just agree that we haven't seen this level of talent since the likes of Neymar, Lionel Messi came out. This is a proper wonder kid. This is a once-in-a-lifetime footballer we are witnessing. And rather than being a hater and, stressing yourself, why not join the bandwagon and enjoy now? You can even fully join the bandwagon by copying this Lamine Yamal Barcelona jersey. Let me quickly show you the back. I hope it shows properly. This is kind of weird. But I hope it shows. Let me see that. I'm not doing that again. But I think I'll get a way to show you the picture up there. You can get the Barcelona home kit. That's the Barcelona Cactus jersey. That's not the next season kit. Oh, mistake. But you can get that Barcelona new jersey. It's also available at the Icastic store by clicking on the link in my bio. Go to our official website where you can copy any jersey at all. Look at this special Lamine Yamal edition. Message us on WhatsApp with this phone number above. Delivery is worldwide. So go and buy any Barcelona jersey now. It was a mistake from me. I was supposed to put the Barca new season kits, but I made that mistake. Anyways, moving on quickly. Let's talk about the game and how it went. The first half, funny enough, Barcelona won 7-3. But in the last 2 preseason games, the second half players have been better than the first half players. And I think that's because they are playing against tired legs and, even though they are the second team, their quality is still way better than the first team on the pitch. I think the second half team, they won 4-1, the first half team won 3-2. So that first half, I think one of the clearest message I got was that Ronaldo Araujo, I don't think he has a massive future at Barcelona. I don't think he fits into the Barcelona culture, Barcelona philosophy, and most importantly, the Hansi Flick philosophy, which for defending highly relies on your IQ and your ball playing ability. That highlight that Barcelona plays is not by Gra, not by this giddy boy, all this Robo Dion that what's his name? Araujo is used to. Remember the goal that I know turned all the Barcelona fans against Araujo? That was the goal versus Inter that Acerbi scored. They ran in front of him and scored. Today again, against Seoul. I know it's just a preseason game, but against Seoul, that same is a pattern. He's not, I don't know, he's a good defender. I'm not saying he's bad. I think he will do good in some systems. Like someone like Atletico de Madrid. He is genuinely the most Atletico de Madrid defender that I've seen in my life. He should be playing at Atletico de Madrid. I think he'll do well, very, very well there. But players like Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, even Christensen, I don't know whether Barcelona want to go and make that big mistake of selling Christensen in place of Araujo. I know Christensen has had his injury setback, but I think for the Flick system, Christensen is still a better pick than Araujo. So I don't think that Araujo can really make it in this Barcelona system because the mistakes are reoccurring, and when the stakes are higher, these things might still come out. We saw it when the stakes were highest. So that was one of my takeaways from the first half. If it's Pedri, I think the starting lineup for Barcelona is what we'll see on the match day, the first match day. I think that's what we'll see. The only difference that will be there will be there was this guy that didn't start for Barcelona. I've forgotten. I think he's in defense. Inigo Martinez for Araujo. Inigo Martinez and Kubasi, Kunde, Balde, Pedri, De Jong, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Olmo, Yamal, that kind of thing. So I think all the players did decently. Olmo had an assist for Lamine Yamal. Did he have his best game? Lewandowski scoring as always. I genuinely don't understand that guy. He's going to 40 years. I don't think that guy is appreciated enough. I know he has a tapping, but as a striker, his instincts are genuinely just what you see down. See this modern day striker, say, watch this guy. Look at what he does as a striker. His movement, everything, his finishing is not as sharp as before. But you still see those intuitive things in him that just makes him elite, a class above even many of the young strikers are doing very well. That is how good Lewandowski is, and I still think he has at least one good season to offer Barcelona. So yeah, that is that. Rafinha, he was decent. He didn't have his best of games. He has been kind of quiet this preseason, but I think he's still warming up. Pedri, the normal Pedri stuff, nothing to talk about. De Jong, decent as well. Balde did well. I'll talk about the guy that came in for Balde, that Joffrey boy. He's interesting me. Joan, what's his name? Joan Garcia, right? I don't know. I always forget this new Barcelona keeper, and he's a player that I like a lot. I think he couldn't have done anything. I saw some Barca fans saying, if it was Ter Stegen now that they scored that goal against, bro, you shouldn't want Ter Stegen playing for your team. I don't know how to do some of you Barca fans that are still fighting for Ter Stegen. I don't know why Ter Stegen has some activists in your team. It's genuinely so weird to me. You don't want Ter Stegen playing your team. But yeah, back to the first half. Lamine Yamal shutting his haters up. That is what he does. That is his occupation. Proving his haters wrong. Because the analysis I was seeing on the match, I was seeing failed compilations on a preseason game. I was shocked. Because I didn't even care to watch that game. That's how much I don't really send preseason. Sometimes I watch it, sometimes I don't. Because it's just preseason. There's nothing serious like that. The main thing is players, go there and express yourself. Like, go there and get fit. Go and get ready for the next season. You understand? Yes, I know. See, no matter what the condition, we want our teams to win. It's sweeter when our teams win preseason. And football banter. I know many of you don't have, I don't say you don't have work. Many of you, like, outside football, many things today, they touch grass like that. So football is everything. So you make a big deal about everything. But I mean, come on now. Go outside, collect sunlight, go and touch grass. Go and find babe. Go and be with your family, find loved ones. The football, everything. You understand what I mean? But back to the point of the match. Lamine Yamal did well in shutting up his haters. Moving quickly on to the second half. This Ronnie Bajaj boy is a good player. He has very good, he's a decent player. And one thing I like about signing is that, first of all, there's no pressure on him because he was signed for only like 2 million euros. Secondly, I think that is somebody that can deputize for Lamine Yamal. One of the main criticisms I had for what's his name, Hansi Flick, was that he's overusing Lamine Yamal. Last season, any game Lamine Yamal started, he would finish it. You rarely see a game Lamine Yamal is subbed off. And that was because he was Barcelona's most important player. I understand. He was the one that, when he was missing, you could feel it in Barcelona. I know that Rafinha had the most goals and assists, but if you watch Barcelona, you know what I'm talking about. The player that they felt his absence the most, I think Barcelona was winning 7-0, 7-2, 7-1, I'll be 6-1 when Rafinha was injured at one point, I think, or coming back from international break. So I remember that period. But when Lamine Yamal was injured, that's suffered now. That's when they had their most losses. So I think it's good to have a player that at least sometimes if Barca is winning 4-1, 4-0, instead of Lamine Yamal to still be on the pitch, that Ronnie Bajaj can come on and deputize for him. Moving on to the other front three, I still think Ferran Torres is a player that Barca should keep. I was seeing one report from a Barca source that one Saudi Arabia team wants to sign him for 20 million euros. I don't think Barca should sell. It's good to have a good second team. Honestly, I think he's a good player to keep around because most times when he comes off the bench, he does well. I remember in the Copa del Rey final, he's the one that scored goal that saved Barcelona last season from losing against Real Madrid. So if it's about Ferran Torres, I think Barcelona should keep him 110%. I think he's a very, very good backup striker. And if it's comfortable being a backup striker, being second fiddle to Lewandowski, then that is very good. Sometimes he even used to start, and in those cup competitions that he started, most times he scored. I think he scored 19 goals last season as a backup striker. My brother, that's very, very good. And 2 goals again today. That's what he does off the bench. So I think he's a very, very good talent to keep off the bench. Yes, sometimes it might be frustrating to Barca fans. But just remember, he's a backup striker. And most times he turns up. Not like he's going to be your starting striker or something like that. And if Lewandowski gets injured, you have Rashford also who can play as a striker. What's his name? Rafinha can play as a false nine and stuff like that. And quickly on Rashford, he had the decent game. Maybe he should have passed more. But I think he had an assist for Ferran Torres. Was it his second goal or his first goal? I know that he assisted Ferran Torres today. So he looked sharp. He looked sharp, very sharp. There's this boy at left back. Barca. That is Barca's work. That's why when Barca is broke, that's when they are at their best. Look at, they're just spamming different talents. From where? Talent. Who is this Joffrey again? There's another player I saw on that pitch. See, I didn't even understand the players that were on the pitch. You're just seeing different pieces moving up and down. And the ball was still flowing and circulating the right way. So that Joffrey boy at left back is a very, very good player. I even hope his left back is playing, but I think he can be a very good backup for Balde, because Balde was kind of injury prone last season. I remember. I forgot him play right back in the second half, genuinely. Some of their names, I don't know. Gavi was good. That his first touch, the turn, and then the finish with his left foot. Very, very good goal. Gavi is active. I think he's getting better. I think he'll play a more important role than last season. Fermin Lopez, my guy, well. One of the most underrated Barcelona players. One of the most underrated midfielders in the world. When I was watching his highlights of last season, it was just reminding me, I said, this guy was very good last season. He had like 17 goal contributions last season or 18. He was mostly a bench player. He rarely started. So I think Fermin Lopez is also a very important part of this Barcelona team. He should not be underrated at all. He's a very, very good technically gifted player. And one thing I like about him that he's a weary. Is that no correct? It's not all this, they are Pedri used to pamper ball. This one, if he gets chance to shoot, even have chance. Where chance is not there, you will shoot. That's why I like Fermin Lopez. That's one thing I like about the boy very well. So, very, very good game for Fermin Lopez as well. Who else was on that pitch? I've forgotten. If I forgot any player, no vex. Chesney didn't look as sharp, but building up. I think they still have 2 or 3 more preseason games. Their last preseason game will be on 10th of August versus Como. So, I'm more interested to see that Como game. I want to see what will happen between Cesc Fabregas and what's his name, Hansi Flick. So, very, very good preseason. 7-3. Barcelona back destroying teams, back dominating. You don't have respect, Barca. How honorless of you. How shameless of you. They invited you to come to their house. You went to their house. You went there. You collected their wife. And you gave the wife 7-3. Hi! Wickedness. Evil. But I think we will see many of this next season because Barcelona is just too good. Like, they just know how to play football, it's hard to dispossess any of the players. It's very, even look at Christensen. Look at where Christensen is scored from, for God's sake. Look at what a centre-back is scoring from. That's just to tell you the high technical level of this team. And I think Andy Flick could have learnt many lessons from his mistakes last season. And I think Barca can still make 1 or 2 signings, maybe in defense. I don't think they need to sign a midfielder. Maybe in the attacking line as well. But I don't genuinely, watching Barca, I didn't feel like they needed any signing. They look good. The only thing that just missing is a little bit of sharpness, which is expected. These guys were on break for 2 months. I mean, they are human beings. So many of the things will come back. That is why there's preseason, and you don't just go and start the La Liga season like that. You have to play a few games so that you get emotion. You start well, and I think this is a good start to Barcelona. So very, very good and very, very interesting game. I still think Barcelona will retain the La Liga title next season. The main thing for Barca is that Champions League. That is what their fans want. It has been 11 years now, so I think by next year, when we are getting to the Champions League final, it will be 11 years since 2015. So Barca fans want that glory again. They want that European honor again. And I think, if we are talking about contenders, we have to consider them. I mean, a team with two current Ballon d'Or contenders has to be considered. So thank you very much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. If you got to this point, help me write bar, like BAR. BAR in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. We are 2,000 subscribers or thereabouts from 30K subscribers. And I want us to get to 100K subscribers this year. I know we'll do it. I want to hold that plaque. And I hold that plaque as a plaque or whatever. Ha! I'm not going to hear word for this app again. Please make sure you shop at the Adicast Take, so you like this video, you subscribe, you share and turn on your post notification bell so that you know whenever we post. Yes, we are going to be following every single team in the world on this channel. So make sure you subscribe now. Thank you very much. And Adicast Takes is out. Peace out.